clock is ticking, the doors could seal at any moment. Guards patrol the halls, and you're not quite sure if you have stolen enough loot to live the rest of your days on a tropical island. Museum Rush by Room 17 Games puts players right into the role of burglars, and only the most skilled criminals, to heist rare and exotic wares from the museum. Riches and fortune await if you can sneak past the guards and foil other players' attempts to get out with expensive artifacts. However, at any moment you could get trapped in the building if you stay too long, but there's oh so much more looting to be had. These eager criminals have many items and abilities at their disposal to subdue both museum guards and other criminals, because the best way to not get caught is to offer someone else up for the crimes as a scapegoat. The quirky characters, wacky objects, and sheer range of loot and items in this game is so wonderful. The designers have made crime so dang enticing with this theme of a museum heist and all the tensions and oddball behavior that can occur. Safe to say this crew have done thorough heist preparation. I'm giving theme a 4.2. For a small box game, the bits and bobs, cards and board are all incredibly well presented. Nice thick cards and plastic molded guards and player pieces with a nice amount of detail to match the art. Only the sleekest tools for these burglars are 4 on components and finish. As a carry-on from components and finish, the art too is well suited to the theme. The unique cartoon style of the characters and drawings is well thought out, using vibrant colours and a dimly illuminated tone to really capture the essence of sneaking around in the dark and finding priceless pieces. The illustrations are unique and have a depth of detail that helps immerse you in the game. Art scores a healthy 4 for this. Gameplay is nice enough and easy to get going. With a range of choices, you are never frozen in the guard's torchlight. Some collection elements of vaults and locked aspects is a great touch to add another level of criminal code breaking. However, this sometimes can be clunky with how objects are collected and movements occur. A quick snooze for the guards here with a 3 for gameplay. Replayability is a nice aspect of this game, with shuffled items spread across around the board with a tile-like map. I am a fan of this map placement aspect in setup because it makes you rethink strategy and is something different each time. Having these on the burglar tool belt can only be positive, a 3.5 for replayability. The game is nicely positioned for many with movements and collection aspects akin to taking a jewel from a display. Even those new to the art of burglary will find a window to slip through. However, when the tension rises towards the late game, really forehead-sweaty decisions and actions come in, and sometimes can paralyze even the most seasoned stalkers. The ease of play scores a 3.5 from me. Museum Rush beautifully blends move and collect mechanisms, with a push-your-luck element in an easy-to-table setting. The randomized nature of many aspects keeps you revisiting this game, while quirky objects and illustrations are easy to sell after stealing all night. There is a link to the publisher in the description, and as always, join me next game to be grilled on the Barbie. Thanks for joining the feast this week. If you love any of the assets I have used in this video, all the best bits are at 11 Labs and great creative content from Upbeat. Both are linked so you too can get the best from your projects. My go-to for Bonza board gaming deals is at Gameology. With a phenomenal range and always competitive prices, Gameology is your first port of call for board games. Click the link to get yourself $5 off when you spend $50 or more. Finally, as always, join me by subscribing and whacking that thumbs up if you enjoy the videos. Catch you next time.